Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Mission Matters. My name is Adam Torres, and if you'd like to apply to be a guest in the show, just head on over to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to apply. All right, so today I am in Aventura, Florida. I come out here once a year for this Grant Cardone Pitch Foundation done through the Grant Cardone Foundation. And let me tell you, they gave away some big bucks today, and they had these amazing entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs, on stage pitching. My next guest is Emmanuel, who was on stage pitching. Man, how do you feel?
I felt amazing, but a little disappointed on how I did. I felt like my pitch wasn't enough to get me out there.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this, what was it like just even being on stage? At your age, how old are you?
16.
16. At your age, I was at all the judges when they said, what were you doing at 16 or this or that? Could you imagine getting on a stage pitching? The answer is absolutely not. What was it like going through that process for you?
Genuinely, I had an amazing time being up there and being able to speak about what I wanted to and the mission that I have. It was just an amazing opportunity for me to have.
Tell me about the road leading up to the stage. What was that like preparing and getting your idea together and all that? What was that like?
So for the 6 weeks, I've had the idea of the law firm already pre-planned, even before I started the actual course. And then last week we actually did the competition at MDC, and I got third place. So
wow.
Then just training this entire week, building up to today is just an amazing process.
Tell us a little bit about the idea that you presented today.
So it was basically a law firm that fights against fraud and protects people from fraud because it's a very large market that not a lot of other law firms target. So I feel like that's what sets us aside. And my principles are built on a Christian household. So my main thing is to serve people and protect people and always serve others. And my middle name is Alexander, which means protector of men.
Yeah. How'd you come up with this idea originally? Where'd that come from?
So I've been a victim of fraud myself. And my grandmother actually committed fraud when she came here. So maybe 20, 30 years ago, she came, not even, maybe even 50 years ago, she committed fraud because she was building a company here and things weren't working out. So she had to do stuff illegally to be able to get ahead. And she got imprisoned for 2 years. And I said, no, I don't want that to happen to anybody else. And I want to make a difference.
So now looking at this mission that you have, and I'm using the word mission because it seems like a mission. This is something you've been thinking about for a long time. What's your next steps? Education? Otherwise, you plan on becoming a lawyer? What's your personal next steps?
I'm glad you asked that. So my personal next steps are actually to go to pre-law, continue on to law school, and after that, spend maybe a couple years as a lawyer, and using that experience, be able to build this law firm and participate in helping people and saving their finances and basically their lives, because finances and identity are the biggest things we have in this society.
Man, I love it. Emmanuel, it's an absolute pleasure watching you pitch today and having you on the show. If people want to continue to follow your journey on social media or anywhere else, how do people do that?
They can follow me at Magan_Nisi on Instagram. And if they want to follow my personal account where I also post pitches and stuff like that, they can follow on Emmanuel_Luciani 17.
Fantastic. And for everybody at home, just so you know, we'll definitely put some links in the show notes so that you can click on the links, head right on over and connect. And speaking of the audience, if this is your first time with Mission Matters and you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe or follow button. This is a daily show. You heard me correct. Each and every day, we're bringing you new content, new ideas, and hopefully new inspiration to help you along the way in your journey as well. So hit that subscribe or follow button. And Emmanuel, absolute pleasure, man. I'm looking forward to seeing much more great things out of you, and I can't wait to see your law firm out there one day because I know it's going to happen. So thank you.
Oh, you will. Thank you for having me.